Hey guys, what's up? Yokurama here. Today I'm here to bring you guys my top 5 best anime of fall 2013. I want to put that out there that this is my personal list. So that means that these are the 5 anime I enjoyed most this season. It's not like the best out there that thousands of people voted on or something. No, it's just my opinion completely. And I also wanted to point out that I do not add sequels to my top best lists. So my favorites like Hajime no Ippo Season 3 and Kuroko no Basket Season 2 are not going to be included on this list, even though they probably would have taken the top spots. So without any further ado, let's get started. Number 5 is Ace of Diamond. You guys all know I'm a huge sports fan, so if an anime is about sports, there is a big chance that I'll like it. I honestly can't think of even one sports anime that I've watched in the past that I didn't enjoy to a certain extent, and Ace of Diamond is a series that I definitely enjoyed and am still enjoying. It doesn't bring anything really new to the table because it pretty much takes all of the cliches, all the things that we already know and love from previous sports anime, and just make another one. And this one is about baseball, and I haven't seen too many sports anime about baseball, so that's probably another reason why I loved it so much. Story's typical. It's about a kid who wants to pretty much be an ace pitcher. He wants to be the best, and he's actually really good, but he was sort of being held back by his hometown team that he assembled himself, and he didn't want to leave them because he wanted to play baseball with them, but he ends up leaving, joining this school on a scholarship to become their ace pitcher, and it's just a joy to watch. I really love seeing these characters in these anime just living out their potential. So if you're a fan of sports anime, then definitely check this out. And even if you're not a fan of sports anime, if you just like good story, good development from characters, just characters that you'll just end up rooting for, then check this one out. Number 4 is Nagi no Asukara. Now this one is one of the most unique series I've seen in a while. It is a fantasy romantic drama series, and it is about a world where there are regular humans that just walk around like we do and, you know, just breathe air that cannot breathe underwater, and there are humans that could breathe underwater. So there's this whole civilization underwater, and our main characters end up going to a school on the surface. But the thing is, they have to go back to the water after a certain amount of time, or else they start suffocating and they'll die. But I don't want to spoil what happens later on in the series because there's some pretty interesting stuff going on and just some subjects that are being tackled. But it was very interesting seeing how some of the situation with the discrimination between humans and then like the sea people, and of what happens when a person and a person from the sea end up getting together. And it's very interesting, a very unique series, definitely has a lot of drama. Also very beautiful. The art and colors are just amazing. PA Works definitely did a good job on this one. So if you want to check out something refreshing, something new, then give this one a watch. Number 3 is Yowamushi. Oh my gosh, another sports anime on the list. Yeah guys, this one is about biking. Now I've seen sports anime about a lot of things, pretty much all the typical sports. But biking is just not really dwelled into that often. I know there's another anime called Overdrive out there that is about biking, but I personally haven't seen it yet. Again, it's nothing like super special. It has the formula of a regular sports series, but this time the theme is biking. Our main character is actually an otaku that has this very crappy, like, kiddie mommy bike that he rides 90 kilometers every week to go to Akihabara so he could freaking buy all his otaku anime special editions and soundtracks and stuff. And it turns out by doing so for so many years, he's developed a very interesting ability that people who are into biking are slowly starting to notice. It's pretty cool seeing this kid who originally wanted to bring back the anime club because he wanted some friends so that he could talk about anime and manga. But in the process of doing so, he finds out his love for biking. It's a very cool series, guys. Definitely check it out. Again, if you're into sports anime, you will just completely absorb this whole series. You will love it. And if you're not into sports anime, check it out. I'm telling you, there's already quite a bit of episodes out. There's gonna be 38 episodes, I believe, altogether. And I'm telling you, you will just freaking marathon this stuff because it's just so addicting. Number 2 is Kill la Kill. Oh my gosh. Now, I know Kill la Kill has a very 50-50 fan base. There's either people that absolutely hate this anime, and then there's people that absolutely love this anime. I'm leaning more towards loving this anime because I'm a huge fan of over-the-top stories when they're done correctly. Sometimes an over-the-top story will just be complete crap, but this one is done by pretty much the gods of over-the-top stories. It's created by the same people that created Gurren Lagann. So, you know there's gonna be quality in this series from the get-go. If you don't know what the story is about, it's about a school, which is kind of like a dictatorship because they dictate that whole town or city that they live in by the student council president. And she has practically an army under her that she built by giving out these uniforms that give different kinds of powers, and you know, there's different kinds of strengths and abilities. And then we have another main character who has this uniform that she found that is pretty much alive. Now, I don't want to go any further because I don't want to spoil anything, or I don't want to just give too much away. Check this out if you're into action series or any sort of over-the-top stories, because this one is great. Plus, the animation is just flawless, beautiful, funny. I just can't recommend this one more. And this one was going to be my number 1 until I decided to marathon this other series before doing this video, which I'm super happy that I did. And that number 1 is Samurai Flamenco. Samurai Flamenco is an anime that is, again, super over the top. Like, it's 100% corny, and a lot of the times I'm not a fan of corny anime unless it's done right, and this one does it perfectly. It's about a dude that watched a lot of Power Rangers, or Sentai as they're known in Japan, and he wanted to become a hero like that himself, so he became Samurai Flamenco. And at first, he was a complete noob. He got beat up by some drunk. He got beat up by some middle schoolers. It's freaking funny. I'm not gonna go any further than that, but I will say that if you're a fan of Kick-Ass, those 2 movies that are actually pretty good, and again, if you're a fan of Power Rangers, you will love this. And when you start watching this, seriously, just go into it with a completely open mind, because there's certain parts in this anime that completely change the direction that this anime is going. There's a few episodes where you're just gonna finish it and you're gonna be sitting there thinking, what? So I definitely recommend this one, but again, this one kinda has a 50-50 fan base as well. But what can I say? This is my list, and I absolutely loved it. I'm very glad that I ended up marathoning it before making this video. Like, seriously, who knew? So definitely check this one out. I cannot recommend it more than I am right now. If you listen to my opinions, listen to this one, please. Watch this. So that was my top 5 best anime of fall 2013. Let me know in the comment section below what your top was, because I know that some of you might disagree with some of these series on my list, because there were so many good ones and I had a tough time choosing which ones are going to make my top 5. So again, let me know in the comments below what your top 5 is. Always looking forward to reading those. Make sure you guys like this video because it helps out a lot and I very much appreciate it. And also subscribe to the channel if you guys like these sort of videos. A lot more top videos coming up. Top 10 of 2013 is coming up, so look forward to that. I'm Yokurama, and baby, I'm out. Peace!